Hi there, welcome back. We're going to do episode number 3 of Stranger Things. I will just say that it's been over a month since I've done any reactions because it's been so hot here in this room, specifically with my all my lights. The computer that acts as a little furnace. When I'm doing reactions, it can't take it. My computer's really old and it kicks out so much heat. It's going to burn out eventually, but it's okay for now. But the heat isn't. So yeah, it's still hot in here. It hasn't cooled down. It's not as hot as it was during most of this month, but yeah, I'm just going to have to bear it, I think, because I can't fall behind as much as I have already. I can't continue not doing reactions. I need to get these done. So I can't wait any longer for it to cool down. So anyway, I'm just telling you that because I'll probably forget some names. Not that I've properly got any of the, well, some of the names I think I have. Let me try and remember now. Dustin is the one with the curly hair, I think. Lucas is the sensible one of the 3 kids I'm talking about. I still can't remember his name. The main little kid whose house we keep visiting, where they've got L 11, where they've got her now. His house, that house. What's his name? I can't remember. His sister, I did have her name, but it's gone again. Her friend is Barb. I remember that for some reason. Yeah. So at the end of the last episode, Barb got taken or killed. I think she probably got taken, and it did occur to me during the edit, actually, or just when I rewatched the edit to make sure it all came out properly. I think it was then when it occurred to me that actually that may not have been the one monster, alien, whatever it is we saw. It may have been another one, because L is 11, right? Number 11. So yeah, there's probably at least 11, if not more, subjects, let's call them, in that facility, or there were at least before some of them escaped. Yeah, so it may have been just a completely different monster, beast, alien, whatever. I think when I saw it, it looked like, I didn't see it during the reaction, but it looked like it had like these things sticking out of its head, like a wide head. I don't think the first one we saw in the road, with the kid who got kidnapped, whose name Will, right? Will. When we saw him in the darkness in that first episode, I don't think that was the same one, actually. So yeah, I think this is probably a different one. So there's loads out there probably, but that's what I can't really understand. The government don't seem to be being that proactive in what they're tapping into phone calls, and they obviously visited the what's his name, Will's house, Joyce's house, the Byers or Briars, I think it's Briars. Does it say here? Yeah, to check out the shed. Yeah, but you'd think they'd be like scouring, like if loads of them escaped, they'd be scouring the town, wouldn't they? And we hadn't seen that at all, really. So they're kind of secretly kind of trying to find L, and I guess that one we saw, or maybe we've seen another one, like I said, the other one, I don't know. I'm a bit confused as to why they're not, more there's not more concern there from them in terms of trying to find however many have escaped. I'm trying to look for his name, surname. It's either Byers or Briars. I think it's Briars, probably. Anyway, look, this intro's gone on long enough. I don't mean to do long intros. So yeah, so it ended with her being taken, I think. I think she was taken. So I'm most worried about, I think it's Jonathan. It's Jonathan, Will's brother, older brother. I'm most concerned about him because he's taken photographs, and I think whether he's going to get them developed or whether he develops them himself, someone's going to see them somehow. And obviously he's the last one to have seen Barb, I'm going to say alive, but yeah, well, the last one to have seen Barb, because we don't know if she's dead or not. She probably isn't. She's probably been taken. So yeah, there's going to be evidence of that in the photographs. So I think he's possibly going to get in trouble. They're going to think he was involved somehow. And the fact that his brother's gone missing, his own brother, maybe they're going to think he was involved with that as well. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it's going to turn out. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm a bit worried for that. I think that's all I need to say. Yeah, this chapter, it says chapter 3 is called Holly Jolly. Holly Jolly. Okay. Don't know what that could be. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Oh shit, is this? Oh, it's Barb. Oh, she was oh. We're gonna get to see where this thing's taking them then, because I assume Will's here as well. Or maybe not. I was thinking this is like a nest. Maybe it is, I don't know. What's all this shit?
Hello?
Oh, that's like the snowy... Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, we're going straight back here, are we? Okay. This is the party. Wow, okay, so that's... Oh. Okay, so she's trying to get away. So this is like its nest then, I guess. Where is it? And is Will here? What's it wrong with her? Yeah, all this snowy stuff, like it's... I don't think she's going to want to continue with this, Nancy, but I don't think Barbara's either. Shit. Why are we staying here? Was that noise? That wasn't it eating her, was it? I think so. Okay. Where was that? That looked a bit like the swim. It was a swimming pool, wasn't it? Which she was sitting at. That looked like an empty swimming pool. So what's going on there? Is that what that was? I'm sorry, with these lights in my eyes, if it's not super bright, I can't see a lot. Oh, I can't see very well. Plus, I was doing a lot of talking. It looked like a swimming pool, but okay. But obviously empty and webbed up. Let's call it. I don't know. We didn't see Will. Okay, I'll just have to wait and see. I'm trying to figure something out that's unfigure-outable. That's even a word. It's what I'm saying is it's like they're still there at that swimming pool, but it's not. It's like a different reality or something. Right, is she regretting this?
See you tomorrow, okay?
Dude. He got what he wanted. Unless he was just sort of still half asleep there and he didn't know what was going on. Probably not.
Jesus, you scared me.
I scared you?
I know, I should have called.
Where have you been?
I'm sorry, Mom. What more do you want?
Hey, wait.
What's she seen?
Whose sweatshirt is that?
Steve's?
So is Steve your boyfriend now?
What? No.
No, I just slept with him.
Nothing happened. Can I please go?
When you say it like that, it's clear something happened. Right, so everything obviously died down when Jonathan came back, I guess.
Jonathan, come here. Just watch. Will, your brother's here.
Oh dear, is it gonna...
Show him what you showed me, baby.
It's not going to, is it?
It's acting up. It's the same thing that fried the phone.
No, it is not the electricity, Jonathan. Something.
Tell him what you saw, that
here.
freaky
Yesterday,
bulge out of the wall.
What about the wall?
I don't know.
He's gonna think she's going crazy.
Mom, you don't need more labs. You need to stop this. Right?
That's what he's gonna say, you need a psychiatrist.
Lost. People are looking for him, but they're going to find him.
Is he gonna convince her that she imagined it?
Can you do
Maybe.
me a favor, Mom? Can you just try to get some sleep? Yeah?
Hammer, camouflage
Jesus
bandana, and the wrist rocket. Slingshot? First of all, it's a wrist rocket. I'm gonna shoot it in the eye and blind it.
Dustin, what did you get?
He's excited about that. Dude.
We're all ready.
Seriously.
We need energy for our travels. Imagine all the other cool stuff she could do. That she could make this.
Why is she obsessed with the radio, the walkie-talkie?
Okay, we're use your powers. Okay.
I'm gonna break that kid. So what are they hoping
Stay down
that
here.
she'll lead the
Don't make
way?
any noise and don't leave. If you get hungry, eat Dustin's snacks, okay?
Michael!
Coming! When the numbers read 315, meet us there. 315.
No, to tell the time.
315.
Okay, but she hasn't actually told them that she knows where he is or that she can show them anything really. So they're just assuming, because she pointed at him in the picture, I guess, that she can lead them somewhere to give them at least a clue as to where he is, maybe. Don't know.
It's staring at me.
Oh, I didn't tell anyone.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
it's in your head, Nancy, I think.
But
Get
what about
paranoid.
like Tommy and Carol?
You're being paranoid.
I'm sorry.
I had a good time.
When's she gonna start to realise that Barbara isn't here?
Me too.
Okay. I thought he was just gonna be completely like, I've been there, done that, and move on kind of thing, but okay. At least he's still seemingly kind of caring for her. What was he pointing at there? The butterflies. Didn't get that. Oh, because Is he saying he's got butterflies, maybe? I don't know.
You haven't seen her anywhere at all?
Yeah, we're here for a tour.
We don't give tours.
Oh, okay.
Quick look around.
Like I said, you have to speak to Mr. Schaefer.
Yeah, you ain't getting in there.
I'm talking 10 minutes tops.
Right, but his boss isn't going to agree to it, is he? No, he's levitating it now. Okay. Yeah, what's with the walkie-talkie? Is she hoping to communicate with something or somebody? Or is she just fascinated with that, I don't know. Because like he told her what it does, right? The kid whose name I can't remember. Mike! Is it Mike? I think it's Mike. I think it is. Okay, it just popped into my head. Oh. Will was trying to communicate via phone, wasn't he? So maybe it's something to do with that. Like she knows somehow that she can contact him that way.
Today, Syria has become a home for 7.
He-Man. I used to watch that when I was a little kid. In the 80s. No? I'm scared. Oh, we're going back again. Oh, Coke, okay. Oh, they're getting her to do something, like move it. With her mind. Make it explode or something. Oh, shit. Oh my god, if she could do that to people, can you imagine? Oh, there's that blood, okay. Oh, he doesn't care. But they're trying to use her as a weapon then, the government, maybe. Like, are they designing a weapon out of her? Or experimenting on her to create, like, soldiers, like, that can do that? Maybe. Shit, dude. I want to know if she was, like, created there. Like, how did they take, like, adopt her as a baby or something? Like, one of them, or? I don't know. Like, she was calling him Papa, right? What's she doing? Putting up something. Okay. Oh, like to communicate via some sort of code with the light, the coloured lights, maybe. Okay, I don't know. He's gonna think I'm wasting my money.
Just ring me up, Donald.
We've got over 100 cameras, every square inch covered, plus all my guys. No one breaks in here.
They only break out.
Those cameras, you keep the tapes?
Oh, unbelievably, they've disappeared.
Staying one step ahead of the Russians.
I expect something like that.
Yeah, he's suspicious.
That'd be Dr. Brenner.
You would be with all these guys in lab coats.
Is it the 6th and 7th we're seeing here?
That's correct.
He mumbles a lot, this guy. This isn't the actual... But it won't be, will it?
We would have seen him.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of rain that night. See any rain on that tape?
It wasn't the
What are you
tape.
thinking? I don't know.
Or it wasn't the time they're saying it was.
But they're lying.
Yeah. Oh. What's this? So this is that living wall, I guess you'd call it. What's that? I don't know. Okay, obviously looking to do something. Is this Nancy's room? It's double bed, right? Probably the parents. Maybe it is Nancy's. Just triggering another memory. Or is she taken by the beauty of it, maybe? She seemed kind of taken by the beauty of his sister in the picture, right? Is this like the childhood that Elle's missed out on? Is she thinking that, maybe?
When you left, did you see Barb?
What?
Barbara. She's not here today.
I seriously have no idea who you're talking about. Come on, don't be an ass, man. Did you see her leave last night or not?
Probably couldn't stand listening to all that moaning. Oh, oh, Steve.
So he did tell them. They'd left by then, hadn't they? Yeah, I guess he did. Nancy angry about that or not? Didn't seem to be too bothered. Okay. He was the last one to see her. So they're going to talk, I think, and he's probably going to say, well, she was at the pool. But Nancy's just going to think she left, like, walked home or something. Whose car was that? I think it was Barbara's. So is the car still there? Like abandoned? It would be, wouldn't it?
She's not a superhero. She's a weirdo.
What does that matter? The X-Men are weirdos.
If you love her so much, why don't you marry her?
What are you talking about?
Lucas is really not into the idea that they're keeping her.
LL, I love you so much.
Really? He's
Shut up, Lucas.
just trying to care for her, right?
Lucas. What are you
Oh, the
losers
bully
doing back
boys.
here? He's dead. That's what my dad says. So he was probably
Jesus.
killed by some other queer.
Come on, just ignore them.
I feel like these two are going to get it, probably from L. Oh, fuck off, dude.
Watch where you're going, frog face.
I think L's going to deal with these two fuckers. Yeah, so here we go. Uh-oh. So who's going to see this? Someone. Oh, okay. Dude, they're creepy photos, dude. Don't hang them up. We have to, right? If you're developing them, but... Did she see Barbara? Has he left one, mate? No. Okay. Well, obviously, someone's going to see that Barbara's in one of those photos, and it's the last time she was seen. Okay, so what's going on here? I thought this was communication, but clearly not. So what's the idea? Why?
Hey, you wanna...
How long has it been since Will went missing? Like, you think she would have given her son's best friends with him? You think she would have been round sooner than this?
You have a lot of nerve showing up here.
What? I'm doing it at the library.
You could have at least called, said, Marissa, hey, it's not going to work out. Sorry I wasted your time. I'm a dick.
Oh, he's a bit of a player, is he? Yep.
I'm sorry. Maybe we could go out again next week.
Dude.
Newspapers? You guys got newspapers around here?
We have the New York
Hey.
Times, the Post, all the big ones.
So why don't you start with the Times and we'll check out the Post.
He's got a hunch, and it's the correct hunch.
The librarian.
She's a woman. It's super secret, right? It's not going to be anything in the news. Exposed? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. What's this? Oh. Oh. Took my daughter. What? Was that in relation to the facility? What? Hold on.
How is Jonathan holding up? He thinks I'm losing my mind. Something the matter? You need anything.
Oh.
Anything at all.
Did actually see them lighting up.
Ted and
Okay.
I are here for you. Thank you.
She's going to completely miss all this. Oh, oh God, don't tell me she's going to be taken now. Surely not. That thing coming out of the wall. Kid. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I heard something. Oh, is it going to start? Is it going to grab her? This thing. Can it come through the wall? Oh. Saved by the bell.
Casserole, okay?
She going to miss it? No, she's missing. Okay. If this starts coming through the wall... Okay. It's going to be weird if it disappears.
She shouldn't be here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's quite the explorer these days.
It doesn't seem bothered that anyone sees this, but it was bothered this time.
Thank you for the casserole, but I
Weird.
need you to leave. Okay?
Hi, Miss Holland. It's Nancy.
I thought that was going to happen, but it's a bit weird that it did.
Is Barb there?
No, she hasn't come home yet.
But she
Why
did
isn't
come home,
she-
right? After the vigil?
Oh, she thinks she's at hers.
She said she was staying with you last night.
Oh.
Right. Yes. She did. Sorry.
Oh, you better tell her now if she's not showed up at school.
I think she left some textbooks and she was going to pick them up.
Oh, no.
No
I
point
haven't seen
covering now. She's
You
missing.
know what? I just remembered. She's at the library.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy.
her. Nancy, will you please have her call me as soon as you find her?
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
her
to bother
mother. You've got to tell her. She's been missing, or not at school, she's been missing all day. And you kind of left her at the poolside on her own at night, and you know that someone's taken somebody.
Connoisseurs of art.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
no.
What's going on here?
Oh.
Hey, please give me my bag. No.
I'm just bullying him.
He's like totally trembling. You must really have something to hide.
Oh, they're going to find these photographs. Dude.
Here we go. Oh, man.
Let me see. Dude.
This isn't creepy at all.
I was looking for my brother.
No.
You were.
No, it's called stalking.
Then it turned into stalking. It's got a point.
What's going on?
Oh my god, what's Nancy gonna make of this? She's gonna see oh, the window. Oh,
See,
they're gonna see Barb, aren't
He
they?
knows it was wrong, but
Nancy is.
man, that's the thing about perverts. It's hardwired into them. You know, they just can't help themselves. Here you go, man.
Yeah, I know he's gonna do it. Was she just gonna walk away? Oh, she's seen Barbara. Okay. Yep.
Hey, Nat!
Oh no. Is she gonna think that he took her? The way she's looking at him there kind of feels that way. I mean, really, that's the conclusion I'd come to, I think. Given as well that he seems to be a pervert, like a stalker. Hopefully she'll see through that and like that he's a good guy, maybe.
315.
They're late. Oh, can the cat sense there's something up with this kid? Oh god, don't turn it inside out. Oh, another memory. Oh, they're not going to make her do that to the cat, what she did to the Coke, are they? I don't want to see it. Oh shit, I think... Oh no. Oh no, are we just going to see it pop or something? Why use a cat? Why use anything? Any animal, but... I mean... Do it on a fly or something. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, okay, she's refusing to. Oh shit. I'm gonna... Because she wouldn't do it. This is like punishment then when she doesn't do what they tell her to do, I guess. Oh. I was... Oh, right. So that's how she killed those agents in the burger place. I thought maybe she was the monster somehow and she changed into it, but no. Okay. So she's capable of that, but only to bad guys, probably. This dude. I mean, she thinks he's her papa, right? But he's risking it here, isn't he? Shit. Oh, is she seeing it as affection, but he's seeing like her brain as... Yeah, I think so. So he's like, that's his like jewel, her brain, but really she thinks he's giving her affection. Is that right? Probably. Okay. This is really weird. Is he taking her to try again or something? Or I think so, right? He's taking her back in. Holy shit.
Ow.
How do you get people to work there if their subjects are doing that to them? Guess they don't tell them what she's capable of.
I told my mom I would do something with her.
Well, what do you mean? The game's about to start.
I'm sorry.
You better go and tell Bob's mum what's up.
Maybe she freaked out when you went all psycho on the psycho.
Give me a break.
Psycho on the psycho.
Dating Miss Perfect.
I just fell at recess. I was tripped by this mouth breather Troy, okay? Mouth breather? Yeah, you know. A dumb person.
I think she's going to get some revenge for them.
I understand. Oh, cool.
No, maybe he does have kind of feelings for her in that way. Or maybe he just appreciated her saying that, don't he? Yeah, so there's Bob's car. Okay. Yeah. Tell her mom now. Jesus.
Barb?
She's gonna find something here.
Barb?
Oh shit, it's the monster. Oh. In broad daylight. Okay. But it's still hanging around the place. Again, it might be like many different ones. I don't know. Was that the idea? Is she hoping to figure out some sort of like some sort of code with the lights? I don't know. Look up more.
Are you here?
Oh.
Okay, good.
Believe
Once for yes.
Yeah, okay.
Twice
Cool.
for no. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
I don't understand why she needed all those coloured lights.
Are you alive? Are you safe?
Oh, twice now, isn't it? It's going to be 2. Okay. Is he where Barbara is? And has he found a hiding place?
Please, baby. I need to find you. Tell me
How
what
is he doing this? Ah, that's clever. Yeah, so...
Hey, you're home early.
It's Barb. I think
She hasn't told her mum.
something happened. Something terrible.
Yeah, get on the phone to her mum now.
Taken for LSD mind control experiments? She's been discredited. Claim was thrown out.
Oh, okay.
Take a look at this. Dr. Martin Brenner.
Who?
Brenner. He runs Hawkins Lab.
The grey egg guy, I guess.
You don't find that interesting?
Not really. He was involved in some hippie crap back in the day, so what?
No, this isn't hippie crap. This is CIA-sanctioned research. Hospital gowns, all of them. Now, that piece of fabric that the teacher found by the pipe, that sure looked like a hospital gown to me, huh? Maybe Will was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he saw something that he shouldn't have.
It's a reach.
He certainly did see something he shouldn't have.
Hey, Powell, is the chief with you?
Hopper here. What do you got?
Another missing kid.
Here. Yeah, this is where Will lives. Hiding. No, this is where he lived.
Am I right? Is it like... Is he still here? Like Barb... That swimming pool was still where the swimming pool was, but it's a different reality. Like it's in the same place, but a dimension. Different dimension.
All the way out here for nothing.
That's exactly what we did. I told you she didn't know what the hell she was
Yeah,
talking about.
he's here. I think Will's
Why
here.
did you bring us here?
But it's a different dimension.
Don't waste your time with her.
Like he's in a shed probably in another dimension.
Guys!
Okay, so she's actually going to be able to speak to him, so he can tell her where he is. And he's going to say here, because he's still here, I think. I think that's the idea.
Talk to me. Where are you?
She's going to be like super confused.
R.
Wow.
Good. E. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
How do I find you? What should I do?
Run. Ben. Yeah, I mean, you should have run the first time. Oh shit, is it coming through the... Yeah. Is it trying to get her? Right, so it's coming through the dimension into this dimension. Holy shit, it's actually coming through. Holy shit! Okay, well... Wait, is this police? Is this for Barb? Why they got the emergency lights on there? Wait. Oh. Wait, no. They found a body. Did it kill her and she's re-emerged in this dimension, maybe? They found a body?
Jesus.
I can't see. Is this a body? Is this Barb's body? Or Will's? Well, probably Barb, isn't it?
Please tell me it's not the kid.
Because I think it killed her. I think that's what that noise was at the beginning, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh shit, this is definitely Barb, right? Oh, it is Will. It's Will. It is Will. Is it Will? I think it's Will. What? How is it communicating with her then? He's dead. Oh,
It's not Will.
it's not.
It
Oh, is
can't
that Barb? Is it Barb? Oh, I don't know. I'm so confused. Must be Barb then, right?
It's Will.
What is?
It's really Will.
What? What?
Mike.
Is that his ghost then communicating?
What? You said he was alive. Why did you lie to us?
Oh, she knows that he still is he, somehow?
What is wrong with you?
That's his body, but maybe he isn't. What?
Hey, come on, don't do this, man.
Huh? She took his advice. Is that Jonathan? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I think somehow he's still alive in the other dimension, even though this is his body in this dimension. But I think Elle thinks he's still alive. I don't know how that would work. It's just so confusing, this show. Okay, he's run back to his mum. That makes sense. So I guess Barb was going to have the same fate. Doesn't make any sense unless it's his ghost. Or unless somehow he can still be alive even though his body in this dimension's not. Okay. I mean, that will be him, won't it? I mean, obviously, it's that they think it's him and it's him, but is it just some sort of shell? I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't even know. This show is the most confusing show I've ever seen, I think. I've got no idea. I'm trying to figure it out as it's going along, and as I'm doing that, I'm probably missing stuff, but as I said, I don't think it's figure-outable, if that's a word. I don't think it is at the moment. I think we're just here for the ride, and let's see how it goes, and let's see where it goes. I think that's the idea. But I did not expect that to be Will at all. I really thought it would be Barb. But why Will wouldn't have had the same fate anyway, if that's what it's doing? Oh my god, I don't know what to make of this show. I really don't. I really enjoy it. It's really good. It's very mysterious, definitely, and scary and suspenseful, and I just hope it goes somewhere now, because I don't know, I feel like it's got a bit crazy and I don't know where it's going to go, but I hope there's like logic behind what's going on here and we're going to find that out. That's what I'm hoping. I'm kind of impatient to find out, and that's good really, because it kind of, it's making you want to know, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so I think definitely that was the swimming pool at the beginning. I'm not going to look back now, but I think so. So she's still there, but it's not the same dimension, I guess. But it's still a swimming pool, I think. Shall I look? Oh, man, let's have a look if I can find it quick enough. It's at the very beginning, so I shouldn't really have a problem. But it was switching back and forth, wasn't it? As she was climbing out, that's when I realised at the very end of that scene. Hold on. Yeah, she's grabbed onto what looks like. Yeah, that's the swimming pool, I think. I mean, it's not. We saw the swimming pool. It's not, is it? It's another dimension, I think. But because of all this, this like it looks like snow, but it's obviously not snow. Whatever it is in the air. Okay, I was gonna say that's the other dimension then, but we saw that in the facility, didn't we? In the energy facility, we saw that. They saw that. The people that were checking it out after the bust out. So they saw it. So that couldn't have been another dimension. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out and I can't. It's frustrating me. I mean, obviously we're not supposed to, but that's why it's good. It's kind of, I'm anxious to know now, you know? Yeah, I hope there's some logic behind this and we're going to find out what it is and it makes sense. Because at the moment, nothing's making sense. All the ideas I'm having don't really add up. Even a different dimension thing isn't now, because like I said, I just remembered that they saw this stuff in the air in the facility and they were in this dimension, our dimension, weren't they? I'm saying dimension, like it seems like it must be, because like I said, this looks like a swimming pool, obviously without the water in it. And then probably the living wall thing is all around it or something. I don't know. And why is this thing taking them like that? I don't know. And keeping them or killing them, it seems like now. And I thought at the end of this, because she got dragged down, Barb, and then there's some sort of noise, like it had just eaten her or something. So maybe they'll find her body. Wait, why did they find Will's body in the water there? You'd think it would be in the shed or near the shed somewhere where he was taken, but so why would it be there? So Barb's not. I was going to say that maybe they'll find Barb's body at the bottom of the swimming pool in our dimension, but no, probably not. They'll probably find her somewhere else then, like Will. This is really odd. This is really odd, this show, but I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. The scene with the bullies. Oh, I still don't know really if Nancy's boyfriend now. I guess he is. Don't know his name yet. I should probably know it by now, but I don't. But I feel like we're supposed to be confused about if he's bad or good. He's not. Obviously, he's not right super good, but he's also not super bad because he's kind of sticking up for Nancy, isn't he? And he's not being a dick to her, at least. Yeah, but he was being a dick to Jonathan. That's what I'm confused about, because he seems to be the instigator of the bullying and not really his friends. Like he seems like a dick, but he's not with Nancy. I mean, that's so far what I'm feeling about him. But does that mean he's not a dick then, really, or what? I don't know why he'd do this to Jonathan. I don't really get that. Maybe he knows Jonathan's into Nancy, but really he hasn't had any indication of that, I don't think. We've only had a slight indication of that. Well, a big one actually. He was taking photos of Nancy specifically, wasn't he, at first? And they had that little chat together, didn't they? They were kind of getting on. Here, we did see that, I think. I think he saw Nancy. I think when they were talking about him, about his brother and about he's being a weirdo in that second episode, I think he saw Nancy go over to Jonathan and speak to him. So maybe that's why he's taken that kind of view of, why he's bullying him, basically. Yeah. So Nancy hasn't told anyone about the photos she's seen, but does Nancy think that Jonathan is a psycho weirdo because they planted that in her head now, and now that she's found that photo, the photos, but also the photo of Barbara, does she think that because she knew she didn't turn up at school and she was worried about her, is that look she gave him, like just before she walked off with the photo in hand, like when she found that photo, was she thinking, oh, maybe you are a weirdo and what have you done with her? But she didn't say anything to him. Now she knows that she's missing 100%, right? So what's she going to do with that photo? Is she going to tell is Hopper? Is she going to tell her mom? Is she going to speak to Jonathan first? I feel like she's going to talk to Jonathan first, which really she shouldn't. I mean, all indications pointing to the fact that Jonathan is a weirdo and he potentially had something to do with the disappearance. So really she should instantly take it to the Hopper, right? The chief, but I don't think she's going to. I think she's probably going to ponder it and probably speak to Jonathan about it and say, what's going on here? Yeah. But he didn't see anything, did he? He walked away just at that moment when she got taken. Okay. Yeah, it's difficult to figure out where it's going. I do that a lot, by the way. I'm never right either. I don't know why I bother. I do tend to, you probably realise during his reactions, I'm always predicting what's just about to happen or what's coming or what's going to happen in the future. Just what I do when I watch shows. I can't stop doing it. I should just relax and just let it play out, but it's part of the reaction as well. It's kind of a way to react, isn't it? It's something to say, you know, rather than just sit there and watch it, which I'd like to do, but it's a reaction, so I have to make it fair use. So that's one of the things I talk about. Well, the main thing really about what's going on, what's going to happen. I'm always thinking about that. Yeah, I was a bit confused about how Will, it must have been Will, was communicating. I mean, he's dead seemingly, but I think he's not, and he's communicating, unless that is his ghost. How he's turning on individual lights like that on one line. Is that possible? Obviously it is. I mean, okay. You think you'd need different the lights to be plugged in individually into different sockets, you know, for him to be able to do that, but obviously it's no problem, so that's fine. Yeah, so they were trying to get Elle obviously to lead them to where Will was, and she did, and I think that's where he is still, and he confirmed it to Joyce, right? That yeah, I'm here. Yeah. So now that thing busted through the wall. Yeah, so going back to that. So when they realised it was Will and Mike went off on his bike, and Elle, the way Elle was acting and looking, I think she feels like, I feel like she was kind of, she wanted to tell them that might be his body, but he's not dead. I think she knows he's not dead somehow. I don't know how that works. It's all weird, but I think that's probably what that was, that she knows that he's not dead and that he's somewhere else, and that body really has nothing to do with him being dead, even though it's his body. But somehow that's going to work. I don't know, I guess. It's going to be weird, though, if he manages to find a way back and they've buried him. I mean, I don't even know how that works, like I said, because it's his body, but who knows. Right, so back in the facility, we saw that they were trying to get her to do what she did to the Coke can to the cat. She didn't want to do it. They chucked her back in that solitary confinement. And Papa, I think I'm right in saying actually that he values what's in her head rather than her. Obviously doesn't value her, and I mean it's obvious, right? And she sees that as some sort of affection, and that's why she thinks probably he's, well, she calls him Papa, and she probably thinks he's the one person she can cling on to, let's call it, in that facility, when actually it's the opposite. He's probably the one person she doesn't want to. I mean, he's the one, really. He was the head directing her to do what he wanted her to do with the cat. So really, she should realise that he's the evil one, really. Well, they all are, but he's the main guy directing it, and he's the one keeping her there. But yeah, maybe it's like I said, it's how he feels about the weapon that she is. I think that's what. I mean, they probably don't want to use her. They're probably experimenting on her to then use that, recreate it in soldiers, right? Probably, I imagine, the government. Yeah, it's not clear to me whether she was adopted as a baby. Probably that's likely. They adopted a baby. I don't think that is actually her dad. I mean, he wouldn't be treating her like that, surely, if it was. So I think they probably adopted her as a baby and legally, and took her there and started it. And I don't know if they needed a baby or what, I don't know. But the fact that she's calling him Papa makes me think that she was brought up there, you know, in that facility, rather than they took her when she was like 5 or 6 or older. Don't know. But I did think maybe they created her, you know, they actually created her, but probably not. I mean, this is a sci-fi show, but that's a bit extreme, isn't it? That'd be impressive to create a human that can do that, but okay, well, good episode. It was a good episode, it was, but really, really confusing, and a million questions that probably can't be answered. That's my problem at the moment. That's why I'm a bit frustrated, but it was good. It was very action-packed. What I'm thinking, though, this is like episode 3. Like, it's already, like, it's crazy, isn't it? It's like, this feels like it should be like a season finale kind of episode. Or actually, we've had, like, the last episode, the cliffhanger was huge, and just so much has happened. And what we saw in the last episode with the thing in the wall that's now got through, and, like, I guess they're not going to go back to that house now. I don't know. I don't know. It's like crazy. Like, where does it go from here? I'm thinking, like, after 3 episodes, where's it going to go from here? That's my only kind of worry. It's kind of a worry, because I'm thinking, oh, how do they top that? Are they going to keep having to, you know, go further and further with this? And I don't know where it's going to end up. That's the worry at the moment, because it's so action-packed. It's great for reactions, but yeah, I don't know. Is it going to get a bit crazy? It already has, but is it going to go, like, ridiculous? That's what I'm a little bit worried about right now, but it's okay. I'm sure they'll calm it down in the next episode, or they're going to have to, because, like I said, where's it going to go otherwise? Okay, really good. And yeah, looking forward to episode number 4. Hopefully you'll come back and join me for it. See you then. See ya. Bye.